Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. Thank you so much for stopping by, Scorpio. I'm going to do a timeless tarot card reading for you. I'm just going to trust whenever this reading comes across your screen, that's when you're meant to see it. Scorpio, if you'd like a personal reading from me, my email address is in the description box below. Just send me an email. We can talk about that. And just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Scorpio, anywhere in your chart, or if you're just checking in on Scorpio. Everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with everyone. But welcome, welcome, Scorpio. How are you all doing on the weekend before this massive solar eclipse comes in? I cannot wait. I'm really, really looking forward to this eclipse. It's going to close out a 7-year cycle for me that started back in August of 2017. It was in Leo, and this time it's in Aries. So it's just going to really close out a lot of the harsh energies, of the negative, the dark vibrational energies that have been biting at us for the last 7 years. So let's take a look. Let's take a look of where your energy is at right before we enter this beautiful solar eclipse. Scorpio, can we get a moon oracle card for the sign of Scorpio, spirit? What's going on with Scorpio? Ooh, several. Surrender to the divine, the full moon. Look at that. Give it up, Scorpio. Give it up. Believe in the impossible. Look at that. Some kind of big dream coming in, something that knocks you off your feet. And Scorpio, prosperity lies ahead. Yes, big, big money for Scorpio. Wow, I love this. I love this. There's some kind of dream coming in, some kind of impossibility becomes possible here as soon as you surrender it to the divine, as soon as you give up the obstacles or the resistance here. Just give up the resistance to this dream coming in. What's at the bottom of the deck? Be bold and make the first move. The cardinal moon. Wow, Spirit asking you to be very courageous here. Be brave, Scorpio. Be brave. You got this. You got this. Step up and make this happen. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on? Look at this resistance, my God, or resilience. Maybe that is resistance because then I saw the rain. I saw the rain. It's like things keep raining on your parade. It's every time you get into a place where you're feeling secure, you're feeling like you're on the right path, there's this resistance that just steps right into the way. There's this old thing, this old battle, this old wound that you're trying to heal. You healed it. You stitched it up yourself, but there's a big scar there. There's a scar there that gets itchy at times, and you just want to see, can I get rid of this? Can I get rid of the remnants? Can I get rid of the scar here? Where's the laser treatment for this? And that's you going deep. You really, really looking at these past events, really acknowledging and processing because you feel this big change coming to you. You feel this massive change. It's the eclipse. I keep my mind will not let go of the eclipse here on Monday, April 8th. And yeah, it's going to really dissolve that scar. It's going to get rid of it. This one really wants to come out, the bee and the wolf, very, very focused, and the hawk, seeing the bigger picture. Seeing the bigger picture, you've got your eye on the prize. You just have to get rid of this one thing. It's just this one thing that has to dissolve here. It has to dissipate before you walk into this new portal. What kind of Zen Tarot card is up in the ether for the sign of Scorpio? Stress. Stress. Look at this. Yeah, you have a lot going on. I saw that with the bee. You're very, very busy, very focused. Really have a lot of things in the air right now. Wow, but you're handling it all. Handling it all. You become a very good juggler, very good multitasker. And success, look at this. It is going to pay off. You are riding right through those gates now. You've achieved this. You've done this. So beautiful, beautiful. You've already done the healing. So now it really is just a matter of letting it dissipate, letting it fall back into the shadows while you move into the light here, while you move into the understanding here. What's on your mind, Scorpio? What do you want to talk about? What is on your mind? Hanged Man, look at that. You've been in this cycle for a very long time. probably 12 years if you count back, but you've gained the enlightenment. The understanding is here. This is a new way to look at things, a new perspective coming in for you, Scorpio. And that changes everything. Changes everything. You're changing the way you look at something, changing the way you think about something. What are you looking at? She's looking so intently at something, and I want to get an idea. What are you looking at? Oh my God, the Empress. Look at this. The new birth, the new idea, the new project, the new thing that gets you out of bed in the morning. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You're very nurturing right now. Feeling that divine femininity coming in. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, this divine feminine. You know, I was pulling cards for you earlier, and I got the sun and the moon together. And that just reminded me again of the divine masculine and the divine feminine finally coming together, finally soothing, finally really understanding the energies of each other instead of one trying to oppress the other or one trying to get revenge on the other. The solar eclipse is just that. It's the sun and the moon just for a moment becoming one, for a moment, at least from our viewpoint, excuse me, of becoming one. And that's what's happening within you. This is an inner merging, an inner understanding, an inner coming together of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. My God, what's the challenge? What's the challenge in the mind space for Scorpio? What is the challenge? King of Swords, look at that. There's that divine masculine coming in. And the Knight of Pentacles, this has been a long time coming. You've had to do a lot of battles to get here. You've been battling these energies. You've been battling the dark vibration, those low vibrational fear energies here. You've been battling them for quite some time. So that is really, really hard to just let down your arms, to just put down the protection, to just lay down the sword, because it's been protecting you for so long. But the King of Swords, a sword is down, and the Empress is all about how do we heal this now? How do we have the tsunami of love wash over this anger, this division, this conquest? So it's very, very difficult. But you're laying both all your energies, not both. We have so many energies running through us, but you've laid down your arms. Wow, wow, wow. You're still walking towards something that does something massively within your mind space here. And the way you look at everybody, the way you look at your relationships, the way you look at everybody is about to change, because you're going to be looking at them from a different perspective, a different understanding. Beautiful. Spirit, what's your advice? What's your advice? There you are. Look at this with death and rebirth. Scorpio coming out with the Hermit, the major arcana for healing, for nurturing, for understanding, for pouring that unconditional love on the situation here, finding that forgiveness within yourself instead of drinking the poison and hoping the other one dies from it. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. You are looking through a completely different lens now. You've taken off the lenses you've worn for probably 12 years here. There was a moment of clarity when you did that. It's like that was the obstacle. Looking through my frame of reference, looking through my experiences here was the obstacle. I'm going to lay that down. And it causes this massive rebirth, this massive new way to look at life, new way to look at you. Wow. Wow. This is beautiful. All right, what's in the heart space? What are you feeling? What are you feeling right now? What is Scorpio feeling right now? Look at this. My God, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Six of Cups. Wow, Scorpio, and the Ten of Wands, putting down the burdens, putting down the resistance, laying down your protection here. It's like God will protect me. Call it God, call it source, call it whatever you want. That higher, bright being that we can all feel. If you resonate with me, if you've been following me, you know what I'm talking about. That is your protection. Spirit is your protection. So you're laying down that hammer. You're laying down that man. It's just you're dropping it. It's like, well, you didn't do me any good anyway. You did not serve me well. In fact, you turned on me more times than I used you for protection, because you beat yourself up with that protection, that battering that you had. Get away from me, but you would do it to yourself. You would turn it on yourself. You're not right here. You're not looking at this right here. You had this way of beating yourself up here. You're laying down the arms altogether. You're just laying it down. You don't need it. In fact, it's a snake that you had nurtured and loved and protected, and it bit you too many times. So you're just laying it down. You're letting it go. Absolutely beautiful. You're really, really looking back at the experiences that you've gone through with the relationships in your life. It especially has to do with family. It has to do with family and child, because I pulled some angel oracle cards before I did this reading for you, and child and family came up. So this goes back to that core family, those core relationships that maybe had some division here, maybe had some kind of mask taken off, and you saw each other for who you really, really are. You stood in your true authenticity here, and it was almost like a repellent. The division got bigger. Maybe something you thought was going to bring you closer turned on you. You revealed something that you thought would bring you closer, and that really, really bit you. It really turned on you, and the crevasse just got bigger. It was almost like this earthquake splitting your relationship. It just got so big. Spirit, what's your advice? What is your advice in the heart space for Scorpio? What is your advice? Oh my God, there it is, the sun. Let it go, give it to us, surrender it. They got you covered. You are surrounded by spirit, Scorpio. You are surrounded. It's time to throw up that white flag. It's time to surrender it and just see what happens. What's this all about? What's in the foundation of this? What is in the foundation of this for Scorpio? What is here? The Queen of Swords. Look at that. There's the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming together, merging the energies. We are one. We are the same. It's just there is no division. We are all in this together. Our internal battles are all real and unique to each of us. So it's really time to gain that understanding. But look at, their swords are down, and this beautiful owl coming in to say, here's the wisdom, here's the understanding, here's the reward for giving up. Sometimes it's okay to give up. If you give up to us, Spirit is saying, yeah, this merging is happening. There's absolutely no stopping it. There is no stopping this thunderous coming together, this beautiful, beautiful bam, bam. It's just a clarity. I get it. And it's this rebirth that's happening so very quickly for you. All right, let's see. What else is in the foundation? What else is this about for Scorpio? What's this about? What's a High Priestess? It is about your spirituality here, really, really letting go and letting in the energies that it's a surrendering. You've got this guard up. You've got this shield up. Around you. This eclipse is coming together, this merging of the divine energies now, this moment of togetherness, the merging. We're in this together. We're one. We are one in this moment. It's like just a beautiful spiritual happening here. You know what I'm thinking about right now is sex. This coming together, this merging, this becoming one. If you're under 18, forgive me. I usually keep this PG, but that is what these energies are doing. I can't think of any other way than the making love of it, the really, really becoming one. That's exactly what your energies are doing here. Your spiritual team is doing here. They're just putting you in alignment. Wow. 6 of Pentacles. There's that reciprocity. There's that shield, the shield from the grief, the shield from the disappointments, the shield from your responsibilities. There was a lot on your shoulders. A lot was expected of you. You had these very, very high expectations with the Ace of Swords. People thought you were going to do insert whatever they thought you were going to do here. When you revealed yourself, when you said, you know what, that's really not for me. I really don't want this. there was this divide, there was this break apart, this real boy, it was just such a big crevice. It was just huge. It just, nothing could penetrate it, nothing could get through. You were very, very much divinely protected throughout this, Scorpio. It's not that you had to do that on your own. You felt very, very much on your own with the Hermit here, but Spirit has been with you. They have been carrying you. They have been nurturing you. The timing had to be now. It had to be this big so you couldn't dismiss it. Because I think in the past, when these grand, beautiful things would happen, um, you dismissed it. You dismissed it, or you thought you were lucky, or you had this skepticism about you that was part of the shield, part of the guard around you with the Seven of Wands. And yeah, and it just is cracking apart with this eclipse. It's cracking apart with even the planetary events leading up to this has been all part of it. It was all part of it. It's all part of it for you. Let's see, Seven of Cups, there's that number 7, that 7-year cycle from eclipse to eclipse with everything in between. I mean, my God, think of the events that have happened since 2017, when the institutions started cracking, when the true belief systems of people, the core values started shifting like sand beneath the belief system there, and it just, nothing felt like you could hold on to it. Nothing felt real for a minute there. I'm loving that these sevens are coming out though. And for us, for the people who have been watching me, for the people who really resonate with what the words that are coming out of my mouth, you understand what I'm talking about. You understand exactly what I'm talking about here. It is over. It is over. The time to thrive is now. You've gone from surviving right into thriving after this event here. It's absolutely beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get some clarification here. I want to see, what do I want to see here? I want to look at this divine feminine and masculine energy within you coming together. What's that all about? Oh my God. Look at this with the Tower. Wow. Wow. How powerful is that? How crazy is that? It's just both of you really, really laying down the arms, really just yeah, over, we are one, what are we doing, just burning down the houses behind you because they mean nothing. What was I protecting in the first place? Why did I have to be right? And when all energies are saying this, the Justice card comes in, that divine balance, that karmic justice. For a minute, I mean, the eclipse doesn't last forever, right? Nothing bad lasts forever. That's exactly what this is saying. Nothing good lasts forever, but nothing bad lasts forever. So you're just seeing the other side of it now, but this is very, very powerful, especially in your mind space. You are about to change everything you believe in, everything, all the resistance is about to go, and it's just a real, true moment of freedom. Freedom from those restrictions, freedom from those limitations I have put upon myself here. Freedom for a minute, not today, not today. This is what you're doing every day. It's like if there's this fear in the future that this might happen, or what if I get sick, or what if I don't have enough money, or what if I can't afford to even live? Not today. Not today. Today I am okay. You're just shifting this perspective. You're changing your perspective. My God, my God. Let's look at this rebirth in the mind space. I mean, it does not get any bigger than this. This is going to be one of the big things in your life. This is going to be a memory. This is going to be the moment. Whew. All right. Let's look at death and rebirth. Queen of Swords and Knight of Swords. Look at this. The Queen of Swords has muzzled. The fight is over. Look at this knight trying to protect, trying to conquer, trying to impose their beliefs on the swan here. But the swan doing the same in return. This is my territory. This is my home. You cannot take what I have here. And it coming from both sides, this kaboom, 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 the thunder of it all, the rolling thunder, the rolling anger, the rolling division that got just bigger and bigger and bigger. Queen of Swords steps in and says, we're done battling. We're done battling. We're done oppressing. We're done trying to impose our beliefs on others. There's a very select few that are really, really ready to muzzle this energy, to shut it down, smother it with love, smother it with light. The dark cannot exist within the light, and the light can't exist within the dark. So, it goes both ways. We have to bring it together. We have to bring in where we have these shadows, but they can't be in our face. They can't be our daily battle. It's like, not today. Again, not today. I'm not going to worry about that today. This is beautiful. This brings in a dream come true. Look at the sun on the bottom of the deck here. My dogs, if you can hear them, they are agreeing. What's this dream come true? This recognition, this building of the reputation, this building of the empire now for Scorpio. The Lovers. Oh my God, the major arcana in this reading is crazy. But look at this with the Lovers, the soulmate energy, the real connection now, the true connection now with others, because you're looking at them so differently. You're not putting those restrictions on them. You're not putting the limitations on them. That if you could just change this one thing, then I can be happy. Or if you would just accept me, then I can be happy. It's just, you're coming into this beautiful acceptance, this beautiful accountability for who you are and how brilliant you are and how you've survived and how you've gotten through and how you handled that. It's beautiful. It's just real recognition coming to you. And that's all being channeled right down to you from spirit, from the divine, just really honoring you and allowing you to honor yourself for a minute, I love this. But this soulmate energy is uh, everywhere in here. We have so many soulmate contracts, but you have surrounded yourself by this true core family now, this soulmate family now. And you all see each other through the same lens, through the same perspective, that you're all doing the best you can. It's beautiful, really merging all of the energies together. And it brings in the sun. Let's take a look at this beautiful sun that keeps showing up for us. The King of Cups, look at that. Look at that. The emotions get to flow now. The counselor steps up. The wise words come in now. You just always have the right thing to say now. You are on the right track now. Whatever you are focused on, whatever is going on during your day here that you're focused on and really enthusiastic about, that's what is bringing this opening. That's what's allowing you to be pushed through the veil here and just stepping right into that feeling of it. You're understanding it was always about the way I felt about it. It was always about my emotions. It was never about the practicality or the skepticism or the devil's advocate to try to sway or influence. It was never about that. It was always about the way I feel. Wow, Scorpio, this is so glorious. All right, let's take a look at this foundation. I want to get some clarity on this grand opening that really just pushes all the grief out. It's just no more room for it within your environment here, within your bubble here. You are in a spiritual bubble here. You have just surrounded yourself with the same like-minded beings here that you feed off of each other. It's just this inner circle. It's absolutely beautiful. It's really beautiful. I want to take a look at that. But this big opening up. What's that all about for Scorpio in the foundation? What's that all about? The Emperor. Look at that, and the sun. Oh my God. Look at this. We've got the Empress, the Emperor, the Sun, and the Tower. These are the exact cards I pulled when I was meditating and just pulling cards, trying to tune into your energy here, Scorpio. Oh my God. This is the coming together. This is the coming home, the real return home, without the residuals, without the scars, without the memories of the dark, of the bad, of what went on before. This is a true understanding of everyone's motives, of everyone's intent, that everyone just wanted to feel better. They wanted to soothe. They wanted to be happy and joyful. They did not want this big divide between you, but it had to happen that way. How do you How do you know what coming home is? How do you know what that feeling is if you haven't been out on a journey for 10 years, if you haven't been out with thirst and hunger and loneliness and abandonment and all of these wounds that were open for you and raw for you and eating you alive here? How do you know the difference? How do you know when that scar is gone if you never had the scar in the first place? It's like somebody who says that they are fearless and they do all of these things. They're jumping out of airplanes and going, well, if they're fearless, what's so big deal? Big deal. You don't have any fear about that. Show me someone that has a fear of jumping out of an airplane, getting up there, hanging on to the door, screaming, I changed my mind, but jumping anyway. Now that is true bravery. That is courage here. And that is what you are coming into the understanding that fear exists. Fear exists. I can't ignore it. I can't push it away. I can't let my ego get in the way of saying I'm not afraid. I'm going to say I'm afraid, but I'm going to do it in spite of the fear. I'm going to do it because of the fear. That's what conquering our fears is all about here, Scorpio. And that's the understanding you're coming into. So absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You have got to leave me a comment. Let me know what this rebirth is all about for you and what's getting you going here. There's something that's really got you excited. There's a new hobby or a new thing with you that's really got your blood pumping here and brought something in for you, something new in, an avenue that maybe you hadn't worked on before. But now that you've muzzled that dark energy, yeah, something's coming in really full force, just full frontal here in the mind space. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, Scorpio, if you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I am sending you all my love and light, Scorpio, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.